everyone, welcome to Quern, Undying Thoughts. I started playing this in my free time and I was really having fun with it, and I started getting really far into it, and I stopped because I wanted to do more of a blind playthrough. So at the very beginning of the game, I don't even know how long this is, that I'll know roughly what I have to do. I may not remember all of the exact steps, but I was going along a pretty nice click. So, pun not intended. So I'm going to start over again, and I want to take this journey with you. So we're going to start a new game. Letters help you progress in the game. You can move freely with WASD keys. I can't seem to go anywhere with that.
Welcome. I am Professor William Maythorn. Although I bear responsibility for trapping you in this world,
Rude.
I have no intention of harming you in any way. As a matter of fact, you should consider yourself lucky, for I wish to share all my knowledge with you. I will grant you the opportunity to study all of my discoveries and examine my wondrous creations. Eventually, I will require your assistance in an essential matter. You must cooperate with me, for you have no reason or chance to resist.
Not cool, dude. So we have this piece. I don't know what that is. So it says Q for inventory. These things spin. Now one of them is that is the one away from the print. So that one there, I think. Oops. That stone has a perfect circle in it. Anyway, apparently the person who made this really liked the game Myst. You can kind of tell. So I'm going to pick up that. I think that's all I can do here. Okay. Already I'm forgetting where I found that thing. Guess I'll have to wander around a bit. So now I have a torch.
When I set foot in this island, I was an enthusiastic archaeologist in search for the remains of an ancient civilization, the Dulmar. In manuscripts, they refer to this place as the Forbidden World. They called it Quern. To simplify it, by the right of the explorer, I gave this island a new name, Quern. I soon realized that this world means much more than an archaeological site, and my interests expanded. To make you understand the extraordinary nature of this island, and to clarify my deeds for you, I left a series of letters around the island.
So, even in my previous playthrough, I hadn't made it into this little chest here. So next is this doorway. With the letters. So just trying to remember these. 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 10? And then 7 and 6. I'm in. There it is. Let's look for something that has this connector. Like that. Here comes the slidey puzzles. And that opens a door.
I prepared for your arrival for decades. The only thing you need to do is to climb the stairs I've built. This is the place where my journey began, where I became truly aware of the unbelievable power this island possesses. I was rather curious back then, so eager to discover and learn. My mind was so clear and naive. I miss those times. Your journey must also begin here. I need you to inspect my studies and understand the basic utilities of these crystals. I've put an empty notebook right next to this letter. Feel free to take notes and draw sketches for yourself.
So before I noticed that I could pick up a sketchbook, I was trying to get a screen grab of some of the things on the desk, and I couldn't do it. So this is what the sketching does, which I think is a really neat feature. Instead of just a screen grab. So, looking closer, looks like a clear liquid able to brush onto surfaces, and with a special light source, it glows. The Legend of Quernalok. Quernalok, Dalmarian, for Land of Undying Thoughts, is a mythological world first mentioned in the ancient Dalmarian manuscript, where it represents a great but undefined and uncontrolled power. According to the legend, wielding the power of Quernalok is a double-edged sword, holding the metaphorical meaning of the greatest ultimate responsibility. This legendary world had a considerable impact on literature. Due to its enigmatic and unclear meaning, this world has no defined role in the Dalmarian mythology. The allegorical aspects of Quernalok is taken up in the works of several post-Dalmarian writers. These are writings in which Quernalok is mentioned as the world of the saviors, as an example of utopia. However, in several manuscripts, writers blame the curse of this world for the very fall of the Dalmar. According to the legend, Quernalok is a monoway world that is hidden within the world chain somewhere between the Lashan Lane and the eastern edge of Elona World Cloud. According to our current knowledge, the idea of the hidden world contradicts the rules of the world chain. Many unsuccessful expeditions were launched in the search of Quernalok throughout the centuries. While present-day philosophers or historians agree that the story is fictional, there is still debate on what served as its inspiration. So 74 refers to a series of secluded worlds mostly populated by primitive independent tribes, and then 75 is a cloud of 21 civilizations which are members of the United Empire of Worlds. I'm trying to remember where to go next. Oh, wait. Duh. I just opened doors. The music is very myst-like. So I don't think I've come across anything I can really do over here. At least not yet. I This guy talks a lot.
Through my geological research, I discovered that one of the island's most common endemic minerals can be used as a weak but consistent energy source. To test out their limits, I started to construct simple mechanisms designed to harness the power of these natural energy crystals.
Yep, there we go. And there is something within that crystal. We'll open that. Gonna put this there. Gonna put that there. So now I've got the little bit of light source. And like the little experiment, gonna find that lens we put up. Then go see what we did. That is so pretty. And this reveals a key. It took me a little bit to figure it out, but I managed. So there's the key. So the numbers are 42513. So 4 is that one. 3 is that one. Whee! So the key was basically line up this set of 5 with this set of 5 for those puzzles. So we have that. Can't get in there just yet. Here we have a blue crystal staff. Open that for now. That always sounds so not secure. So we're going to click on that and dump that in, whatever that is. No idea. And then we have caught a electric eel, or of sorts. Oh, that looks like there's a glitch there. Yeah, there we go. That was a little minor glitch. Because I had dumped that little tray into the globe. Let's So I'm going to put the thing in here. I'm going to put the staff there. And now we have a glowy staff. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. So with that on the thing still, gonna shine it on this. So I'm gonna push the button. Now there's 5 of these, 4 or 5 of these. And there's a number here. So I think, I could be wrong. I think it's this one. Yep. I have to do them in the right order, although they'll reset. So there's one up here. I just figured this one by trial and error. And this one. In doing that, I've activated something else elsewhere. This thing. And this device is basically a number lock, but we're still missing a device here, so I can't open it just yet. But this tells you the order in which to push the buttons. Next, we're going to use this one. Just search around. Different things. Now this doesn't have the symbols on this without the blue stone. See, it vanishes over there. And then wandering around, there's these symbols here. So for the top, it's going to be triangle with circle. So those two are now in the right order. T is going to go underneath the triangle, so this goes this way. And we get a key. question is, what does it unlock? Long story short, this door.
It's time you learn the truth about this island. As you probably noticed by now, this world has no day-night cycle, nor weather changes at all. In fact, the whole concept of time has a different meaning in this place. For one who stays in this world, the relative time in other worlds appears static or fixed. This incredibly powerful phenomenon also prevents the aging of living tissue. When I realized this, I was eager to find out what kind of eternal source gives Quern this extraordinary power. It made me forget the task I originally came here for. The archaeological exploration of the Dulmerian city has become irrelevant.
There we go. So now we have a missing piece. So I'm going to take a sketch of that. Here is a key. And I think that's missing some sort of helm. So I think this is roughly where I got to with me just wandering around. So I'm going to put that key in, and I think I'm going to leave this episode here. So the next episode will be starting off as a completely blind playthrough, continuing where we left off, because I have no idea how to advance from this point right now. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week, whichever game I'm playing.